Have you ever noticed that when you begin doing something meaningful in life, challenges begin to manifest? Frustrations begin to arise in your life? Nehemiah received a call from God to go back to Jerusalem to rebuild back the wall that was broken down. And at the beginning of rebuilding the wall, the enemies, Sanballat and Tobias, heard about the work that was ongoing. And immediately they launched an opposition to distract Nehemiah from the work that he was doing. The time you decided to do the work of Jesus Christ, that's when the enemy heard about it. And for sure, he was not happy about that. And so he immediately launched an opposition against you and against the work that you are involved in for the glory of God. As long as you are where God has placed you to serve, you should expect opposition to come against you. Sanballat, Tobias, and others were so determined to stop Nehemiah from completing the work of rebuilding the wall. They worked very hard just to make sure that Nehemiah had stopped the work that he was involved in of rebuilding back the wall. But one thing Nehemiah did not focus on what Sanballat and Tobiah were doing or were getting themselves involved in to making sure that he had stopped doing the work that he was doing. Nehemiah chose to focus on the work that he was doing himself of rebuilding back the wall. He did not remove his eyes from the work that he was involved in. We should always focus on what we get ourselves to do. In the work of Jesus Christ, whatsoever we are involved in for the glory of God, we should never remove our eyes from that. That's the mission of the enemy, that our focus will be deviated from the work that we are involved in for the sake of the glory of God to himself. And many a times are those that we focus on the challenges that are surrounding us and the frustrations that we are facing on our day-to-day life. And when we do that, that's exactly what the enemy expects of us. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, I want to encourage us this day that we be focused on whatsoever the Lord has given us to do, and not focus on the challenges, on the frustrations, on the opposition that will arise. Let us fix our eyes upon Jesus Christ, the one who gave us the work to do. For he is faithful to walk with us step by step until we accomplish that which he has set for us in his service. Challenges, frustrations, oppositions will arise. But when they arise, we should be focused on what our heart finds to do. God did not promise the absence of his same, but he promised us his presence. He will walk with us even in the midst of all of these things that befalls his people. He says that he will walk with us just like he walked with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fire. He is going to walk us through whatsoever frustrations that we go through, whatsoever opposition that we face in life. Remember that God is with us, and God will walk with us until we have accomplished what he has started in us. God bless you, and God be with you. Shalom.